There it is. Legends. Wow, they got a few new ones. Okay. 99,000 coins. I played this so much.
Online.
What the fuck is this? I forget. It's a level 1. See, I try to get every character to level 10. Minimum.
Vivi.
Okay. So yeah, hey everybody. It's been a minute now, so now. So I figure I could talk now before YouTube tries to jam something down my throat. But yeah, I recently, after 5 years, I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since 2020 and took a 5-year hiatus because, well, the game has priced me out completely. Sadly. And the thing is, because of that price out, I have stopped playing it. And the game has become, what do you call it? Flooded with, what do you call it? Summoning solitaire. And because of summoning solitaire, I built a deck that's like anti-summoning or something like that. Wait. And because of that, and I built the Exodia deck. And people don't realize that magical hats gonna do a lot of weird shit. That people forgot it can even do. Like, it says to take 2 traps or spell cards, right? And you put that on the field. That guy's just spamming. He's no fun. Now I remember why I don't like playing this game. The spammers killed it. It's like, well, 125 million players. It's like, bitch, that's not a good thing. That's very little players. Anyways. Some cards, when they are summoned to the field because of the effect of magical hats, what people don't realize is you can actually activate some of the. You can activate the spells, the card's effect when you flip it up to check it to see if it's you know, the monster you seeking or.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And because you have to flip it up something like Dark Hole. Um, Dark Hole will activate, by the way. And people are like, wait, you can activate Dark Hole? Yeah, only if you attack said card, though. If you don't attack the card, then no, it won't activate Dark Hole. See, the thing about magical hats that people seem to have forgotten is, yes, it's a 0/0 normal monster face down, but if you were to attack the face down creature, it flips up, and if you can fulfill the requirement of said spell or trap card, which is not that hard, but that not all cards can be fulfilled. Like, you actually have to fulfill those requirements. And because you have to fill those requirements out, not all the cards can do it.
Dominating. Shut down.
Let's say you put out a Alluring Darkness, right? Well, because of Alluring Darkness, you have to give up a dark type monster to banishment. But if you can't do the banishment, then yeah, the ability ain't gonna work. And because of that, many people just don't understand that Call of the Haunted is affected by magical hats in a way. And I've had tons of times that I would activate Call of the Haunted and have to explain that yes, Call of the Haunted is being activated because you attacked it as a 0/0 normal monster on the field. Yeah, this game's deader than hell already. But yeah, magical hats, people need to really think that through, because people are thinking it just makes a 0/0 token monster, but no, it turns those cards into 0/0 normal monsters within effect if they get attacked. Granted, there's tons of ways around it. Just by ending your battle phase alone, you can just get rid of those cards. in other words, it's just a back-off card. It's like, for one, you end your battle phase and those spells or traps go directly to the graveyard without activating or anything. And then you gotta put off self-gratification is all.
1, brawl!
And as long as you just don't attack, it's fine. It's pretty much Magical has is, do you take the risk of attacking for the one monster card? And doing so might set off an effect of a spell or trap. And if you set that off, then, well, it can end up poorly. And that's really what that is.
Dominating. Shut down.
And because of that, people just think it just makes a 0/0 normal monster. It's like, no, if I can meet the requirements, said cards are gonna take effect. And because said cards are gonna take effect, it's why are they getting so sweaty? They do know this is free-for-all, right? I mean, either people are not playing or they're trying to sweat their balls off.
Player 3 wins. King Zuba.
But yeah, people misunderstand magical hats. They're just thinking, oh, I'll just block with my cards for a 0/0 normal monster and they won't do anything. It's like, no, they flip up and do their effect. So you just gotta pick and choose what you're gonna use and how you're gonna use it. There's something called a healthy playstyle in these games, where you don't spam more than 3 times in a row. And you just don't take it seriously, like with multi-insta-kill combos and stuff like that. It's like, You're trying to like play everything you got. Because a lot of people are just here to learn. This is an OG one, by the way, what I'm doing now. My guy's just chugging an energy drink.
Dominating. Shut down.
Everyone thinks just to ride that out, huh? That's the worst mistake you could do in this game, is try to spam.
Five, four, three, two, one. Game. Player one wins.
See, that was understandable right there. They're trying to learn, but except for the spamming. I didn't like the spamming. But yeah, if you're gonna play Magical Heights, you gotta understand that's a 0/0 card, technically, normal monster when it's face down, but as soon as it gets attacked, it turns into like a flipped creature that it can activate said effect.
Boogie.
Which is understandable, right? It's like, okay, you attacked this face down creature, oop, it turned out to be Black Hole. Everything gets destroyed now. Unless there is so many ways around it though. Either you can play cards that are unaffected by card effects. You can play cancel to counter said spell or trap from activating. You can pierce damage to kill your opponent before it can even flip up and take effect.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
There's so many. God damn it. You spammers are no fun. Kinda like his sword. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, go up for the kill, but stop spamming it. Because everyone ends up just spamming like a little bitch. Dumbass. Ooh, they put a harsher penalty on self-kills. Or self-deletions. Dude, you're gonna win just because you spammed. It's gonna teach you bad habits. It's not really, can't call yourself a gamer either because you did that. If anything, it makes it feel worse as a gamer because it's like, did I actually win or did I just spam myself like a little bitch? See him spamming like that? That's not fun. That's anti-game. That's anti-gamer. You can't even call yourself a gamer because of it. Yeah, you're anti-gamer because you just spam like a little bitch. I hate to tell you that. Spammers are not gamers. That's why they're called spammers. If you want to feel like a real gamer, you're gonna have to, like, I don't know, take your balls out of your ass and actually grow a spine and learn different buttons. I believe in the whole rules of 3. You can do something 3 times before you're spamming. Light attacks don't count towards spamming because they're light attacks and they're always set to combos. Always. But that's just me.
3, 2,
but yeah.
1, brawl.
And apparently people forgot about blink summoning as a thing. It's a very niche ability, niche kind of summon that most people forget even existed. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I talk about. Oh, I didn't touch the edge. Because some of these attacks actually chain into the other ones. See what I mean by chaining?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game. Player 4 wins.
Yeah, you gotta respect at least people didn't spam like crazy. So, yeah, that's it. Magical hats are technically turning traps and spells into monsters. Effect monsters. There's ways around them. Like, 7 ways around it, but... I mean... It's not that hard. It's just, I think people are misunderstanding magical hats a bit. Because it conceals one monster by making a spell or trap a 0/0 normal monster face down, and then when you attack it, it flips it up to show you what it was, and then activates any effect if it can be activated. As in, Dark Hole. And that just means that all the opponent has to do is see you play magical hats, you put down the 2 cards, shuffle it, put them down, and they can go, okay, I'll just end my battle phase then. And then you put those 2 cards away into the graveyard without activating them, and the round moves on. You lost a spell and a trap card. Sort of like a, just, it's like you could take the risk, bro, or you could take the opponent could take the risk or just end it. Like, no, I'm done. No, I'm done. Those cards can go to the grave. I won't attack you this turn. Because some cards nowadays that you can summon and you use magical hats and it says they're unaffected by effect cards means that you would literally take a spell and a trap card and put it down face down on the field of 0/0 normal monsters, but you're unaffected, but the card you're trying to use a magical hat is unaffected by it, so it stays face up and doesn't flip. So it's like, I do know what monster that is, you know, and you just wasted a spell and a trap. Spells and traps for no reason. It's like, oh god, yeah. And then there's blink summoning. Which is, blink summoning is the fastest form of summoning in the game. But also people forgot about that little tidbit. Okay, it's an event thing. That's fun and all, but I'm gonna stop now. I know it's a short stream. But, yeah, I just want to talk about... People forgot magical hats is actually really powerful, but also niche nowadays. And I don't think people understand how to fully use it. Because even a judge said, yes, that works. Technically, it makes your 0/0 normal monster face down into a flip effect, if it was the spell or trap, but you can get around it so easily. But people are sure shocked when all of a sudden they go to attack my magical hats. I use Call of the Haunted to blink summon Seijin into the field for him to just instantly die as he touches the field, because magical hats during the time he attacks my Call of the Haunted, which flips up, calls in Seijin. The blink summons Seijin in. Both cards go back to the grave immediately as the Seijin touches the field. And I get to search for a card with 1,500, I believe it's 1,500 defense or less, and put it into my hand. And they would do this with my deck. They would attack all 3, and I would be able to, and it was Seijin, Witch of the Black Forest and another called the Haunted, which brings in Witch of the Black Forest, their Saint back onto the field for a Blink Summon for the third time. And then I would pull out Exodia, because I was able to search for the 3 pieces I needed. And it's like, wait, that worked? It's like, yes, that worked because you kept being aggressive instead of just ending the turn, ending your battle phase. If you ended your battle phase, none of that would have happened. Magical Hats would have resolved, those 2 cards would have gone to the grave, I would have been out my 2 trap cards for Call of the Haunted, and I wouldn't be able to get Exodia instantaneously because you were being too aggressive. That's all you had to do, was just say, I end my battle phase, and it would have kept going. Or use pierce damage just to outright kill me, because there's a 0/0 monster. Pierce damage would hit me for full effect anyways. And if I died upon getting hit, the card flipping up wouldn't fucking matter anymore. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that blah blah shit. But yeah. Yeah, but that's it for me.